And I am gassed out. So I threw a little bit of sand in there. And anything that touches the inside of the alligator's mouth when the jaws are open, natural reaction is to slam those jaws shut right away. And the full bite force of an alligator this size, close to 3,000 pounds per square inch, that is more than enough power to crack bones and even crush open turtle shells. Alligators have the second strongest bite out of any animal in the world. There's only one other animal with a stronger bite than the American alligator, and that is the Nile crocodile from Africa. Right. So the first technique I'm going to show you today, this technique, is called the quick capture. Once on the back of the alligator, one stunt that made these shows very famous. Showing everybody all 80 teeth of the alligator, 40 teeth on the top jaw, 40 teeth on the bottom jaw. And if the alligator loses a tooth, there is going to be another tooth growing back to replace the missing one. Alligators can go through around 2,000 sets of teeth throughout their entire lifespan. If you look closely to the back of the alligator's throat, you can see that it's sealed shut. The back of the alligator's throat, called the glottis. The glottis is used when the alligator grabs its prey outside of the water, drags its prey back into the water, drowns its prey, but not drown itself. At the top of the alligator's snout, the nostrils, the nose of the alligator, alligators can only breathe through their nostrils. The skull of the alligator, skin-covered bone, barely any filling on the skull of the alligator. Then we have the eyes right here pointed off to the side. Because of that, alligators cannot see directly in front of them, only off to their sides. You might have heard the saying, if an alligator is chasing you, to run in that zigzag pattern. If an alligator is chasing you, run as fast as you can. And just below the eyes, these little flaps right here, these are the ears of the alligator. When the alligator is underwater, the alligator is going to seal those ears shut so that no water can enter the ear canals of the alligator. And just between the ears at the center of the alligator's head, right here where I'm pointing my finger, right under there, that's going to be where the alligator's brain is located. The alligator's brain is only around the same size as my thumbnail, which is probably around the same size as my brain for being in here with these alligators, right? And with a brain that small, that does mean the alligator is an instinctual animal. You cannot train alligators. The next technique I'm going to show you now, this technique is called bulldogging. And the bulldogging technique was used to tie the jaws of the alligator. Sometimes the natives, they would have to go out and hunt alligators alone, and they needed a way to tie the jaws for just one person. That is how they would do it. All right, guys, my favorite part of the show coming up right now. And that is getting off the alligator. I want to remind everybody, alligators are not your friends. They're not your buddies, and they make horrible pets. Out in the wild,